realized I couldn't make it. This is a moment of reflection for me. 20 years ago, Pete McCloskey and I got together and started CNI. Is Pete here tonight? I guess not. I'm sorry, because he was one of those rare members of Congress who was absolutely fearless about the positions he took. And one of the most courageous positions he took was to help establish the Council for the National Interest. 20 years ago, I wondered if CNI could survive. Now I know it's going to survive. I hope it survives at least until the state of Israel ceases to be a criminal state. In those early days, we never knew where the next day's expense would be, how it would be met. I don't know what our budget was. It was very slim. We had virtually no paid staff. We had energetic support from Pete McCloskey, who was maintaining a law practice in California. We persuaded John B. Anderson, whom you'll remember as a presidential candidate, to be executive director. And I learned later that he never cashed his check intended as compensation for being an executive director, and it may well have been that he wasn't sure it would not balance, because it was nip and tuck to keep the organization afloat. And we eventually had the good fortune to secure the services of Gene Bird. And to Gene and his wife Jerry, I express my profound thanks for their diligence, for their inspiring and never failing effort on behalf of what is best for the U.S. government. It's hard for me to believe that CNI will be able to survive without them, but to my joy, Helena Tobin has agreed to take their place. I say there because Jerry was always a part of the team. And Helena just is the author of an article just published in The Nation magazine, which I recommend to all of you because it reviews the status of AIPAC these days. I was astounded the other day to read that Tom Dine, who was the director of AIPAC when I was involuntarily retired from Congress, has now found friends in the Muslim community. That's a delightful turn of events. Maybe he won't fit in AIPAC anymore. And I hope AIPAC will no longer have any cause to serve.